What's going on, Summer Challenge crew, Facebook group? This is Matt Liquori, and we're going to do a live Q&A right now. So if you're tuning in, coming in, this is only one of my first few live videos, so we're going to see how it goes. But I've got a lot of good things to talk about. And, you know, just from the first check-in and talking to everyone, starting to train with people, I got a few things I want to address, answer some questions, and if you have more questions, send them along. So we're going to talk about troubleshooting nutrition a little bit, as well as increasing your intensity in your training, which is very important to do. So let's get right into nutrition, troubleshooting your nutrition. First of all, I want you to really use your resources on the app. So for example, if you don't have no idea what to eat, in Nutrition 101 on the homepage, we slide over, hit Nutrition 101. We can hit sample meal plans, and we're going to hit the women's weight loss. It's at 1,400 calories. 1,400 calories we should definitely be losing weight from. So this is a great sample meal plan we have right here. So, and we have other meal ideas. We have a cookbook. So a lot of options. Use the app and the nutrition resources for nutrition. But, you know, that's not going to ultimately solve all of our nutrition issues, concerns. We have to make nutrition work for us. So let's talk about what happens when nutrition gets tough. All right. First of all, if we're tracking every day, I would recommend tracking. If we're not having a meal plan, following a plan that we've written out, we really want to use MyFitnessPal every day to make sure we're getting our calories and our macronutrients that are set for our daily goal. And if we don't know what our daily goal is, go to the Liquori Fit app and go to the calorie calculator right on the homepage. What's up, Katie? Thanks for those likes. So when we're tracking, priorities. If we're tracking and we're not having any really idea what we're doing, or if we don't know what we're aiming for goal-wise, start with calories. You have your daily calorie goal. Try to hit that. If we're not hitting that daily for a few days at least, don't worry about macronutrients. Let's just hit the calorie goal, because that will really help us lose weight. Once we hit our calorie goal, check in the nutrients and make sure we're getting enough protein. So if we're getting enough calories at our calorie goal and we're getting enough protein, we're going to be in a really good position to succeed. Okay? If we are tracking day after day and you feel like you're getting stuck, it's tough, that's alright. Jen, I'm going to try to save the video afterwards. So I'll post it on YouTube, I'm planning. So if we're tracking every day and we're having trouble still making the right decisions, doing whatever, there's a lot of things that could go wrong if we're still having trouble, I would suggest taking one day off of tracking. Only eat when you're hungry, and try to get through the day that way a little bit different. Mix it up, give your body a break, give yourself a break from tracking, and then get right back on track with the same plan you were working with. Just nail it. Give yourself a break from that, but go right back into it and really, really hold yourself accountable to sticking to the plan, sticking to your goals, whatever, you know, your specific goals may be. All right. Another little trick that, you know, if you're struggling and you're not doing this, you got to do this. Okay. We need to drink more water. And one way to drink more water in a very productive way is to drink about 8 to 12 to 16 ounces, minimum of 8 ounces before we eat any meal or any snack. Okay. It's going to set us up to get fuller faster, to feel fuller. Sometimes when we think we're hungry, we're actually just thirsty. Our brain can't tell the difference between hunger and thirst sometimes, so always drink water first. Seriously, if you're not doing this every single meal, you cannot really complain about nutrition not working because you haven't tried this, okay? You got to try all these little things. See what's really going to work for you, see what sometimes works for you, not really works for you, and then move on to finding what works best for you, okay? Then we're going to be consistent with it, all right? Third thing with troubleshooting nutrition, okay? This is a tough one to grasp, and it's probably one of the hardest things about nutrition is that when we're trying to lose weight, when we're trying to diet, we are putting ourselves at a calorie deficit, which means we are going to be hungry, okay? So there's no meal plan that is going to make us very satisfied throughout the entire day. We are going to be hungry sometimes almost every single day, once or twice. Obviously, after one good meal, we might not be hungry, but we're definitely going to be hungry sometimes, and we have to drink water, stay busy, get through it, because that is ultimately what is going to get us towards our goal. It will get easier, but you're never not going to be hungry, all right? That's just how it is, but we can do it either way, okay? I promise you that, all right? Mindset, say stuff, stay consistent, troubleshoot. Let me know specifically what we're struggling with, and we can get through it, okay? Moving on, do we have any questions on nutrition, if anyone's checking in right now? Okay, let's talk about training intensity, okay? This is something that if we can increase our training, so if we're going to the gym, great. If we're going through the motions a little bit or we need to step it up a little bit, this is how we can do that, all right? So training intensity. I got 2 ways to increase your cardio and weight training intensity, but just know that when you're training, we can go through the motions when we're really starting to learn a new exercise, but ultimately we really need to work hard and put ourselves in a very uncomfortable position while we're training. And when we're in that uncomfortable position, we have to focus really, really hard on everything that we can get out of each exercise, whatever it is. Whether it's a plank, we need to keep our body straight. We need to push to not let our back sag. Do everything we have to on the spot. It's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. And you have to get used to that. You know, being uncomfortable over and over and over again, it's not going to make it comfortable. We're just going to get stronger. We're going to get further in our progression, and it's going to stay uncomfortable. We got to get used to that, and we got to really dig deep and get uncomfortable. Okay, so for cardio, to up our intensity for cardio, we want to really experiment and push ourselves with high intensity interval training. That's like Tabata, which we can do right on the app with the Tabata timer, or a little bit different interval. We have an interval clock on the app too. So say we're doing 20 minutes of steady state cardio. That's a great place to start. We can up that time, or we can turn it into interval training. So if we took 20 minutes of steady state cardio and went to 10 minutes of high intensity interval training, we could potentially probably get more out of that 10 minutes than that 20 minutes. So let me explain. So if we went 30 seconds, say on the bike or the elliptical or the treadmill, say we have the incline, the resistance, and we worked really, really hard for 30 seconds. Really, really hard. I mean, I have some of my clients doing it in here on a bike, and, you know, sometimes they get off so winded, they feel like they're going to fall over. But that is the uncomfortable that I'm talking about. Don't push yourself to a dangerous place, but push yourself and find out what you can do. Really, this HIIT cardio, that 30 seconds, that work period, I really, really, really challenge you to push yourself to just new limits. You're going to find out that you don't even have limits, okay? Because then we hit that rest period for 60 seconds where we're going so slow, we are getting a full recovery right before we go back into that 30 seconds of all out, okay? That is something that if you're not pushing yourself in cardio, you need to do HIIT, and you need to really, really, really push it to the next level, okay? I challenge you. Next one, weightlifting. So for weightlifting, we want to really experiment and push ourselves to reach true working sets, okay? So if we're doing 10 sets of squats, goblet squats, okay? Let's say I grab, maybe I do 10 bodyweight squats. Say I want to do 3 sets of goblet squats for 10 reps, okay? I do 10 bodyweight squats, and that's just a warm-up set, 1 set. Then I go to a 10-pound weight, holding it, and I do 10 reps, and it's kind of easy. But, you know, 10 pounds is what I always do, so that'll be my first set. And I'll do 2 more sets at 10 pounds goblet squats, and I'll move on, okay? That's not one. Let's just say I asked you to do 3 sets of 10 reps of goblet squats. That's not how I want you to do it, okay? Great. Bodyweight squats, 10 reps for a warm-up. Now, if our first set is with that 10, and after that 10 reps, we feel like we are able to do more, or we feel like that was kind of easy, if we ever feel that, do not count it as one of those 3 sets, because you can do more, because you could do another set where you're going to get more out of it. So why waste one of your 3 sets on that? So I would recommend going 15, maybe 20, depending on how you feel. And if that set's easy too, I wouldn't count it either. Go up, really push yourself. So the first set that you are really struggling to get 10 reps, say we get 12 reps, but like we pushed out the last 2 because like that was really all we could do. That is a true working set, and that will be our first set of 3 sets of 10 reps. Then we'll keep it at that weight. Maybe we'll go up a little bit more, but no, we probably keep it at that weight and just try to match what we did that last time. Say we did 12 reps, really tough. So we get 11 next time. We couldn't even get that 12 reps, but we're shooting for 10. You know, we're not getting 10, one or two more, but true working set. We're really working hard doing it, okay? Then our next set on that same weight, we get 9 reps. We couldn't even get 10. That is a great 3 sets of 10. So when we're weight training, we can easily, and now when I say we're pushing it on the weight in these true working sets, I'm not saying flinging the weights around. I'm saying this is with perfect form, but we need to execute all these exercises pushing ourselves as much as possible, because when we push it like that, we are going to get the most out of it and benefit the most. And we need to look at our nutrition, we need to look at our training just like that, just like our mindset, okay? If we're holding ourselves back with our mindset, we really need to get focused and figure out what exactly we need to do to make the changes that will get us to where we need to go. So amazing, a lot of great things, you know, just in the first 9 week and a half days of the summer challenge. I can't wait to see everyone Sunday for one of our first Sunday check-ins. Another good boot camp coming up Sunday. Any other questions for anyone live? We got a few people watching in. Hopefully, I hope everyone was safe yesterday. Crazy windstorm, absolutely crazy. So stay safe. Hopefully we get power. Hopefully we get some internet. Hopefully watch this video. I'm gonna throw it up on YouTube and share the link, but it should be in our group chat. So if we have any other questions after watching this, or any other questions at all in general, you can shoot me a private message on Facebook. You can email me, shoot me a text message. Let me know. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you Sunday or before that if we have a training session. Stay fit. Keep up the good work.